Tonight's fourth race, PEI Colt Stakes 2-year-old trotting fillies for $14,400. Scratched down to a field of 5. Let's go back upstairs to Vance Cameron.
Rocky, judging by the flapping of the flags, we got a pretty good wind going on here in this Tuesday night of a race day week. They're lighting up. 2-year-old trot fillies, Early Speed, Rocking Through It, Salisbrook Eclipse, Salisbrook Disco, Salisbrook Ilsa. Now approaching a start. Off stride is the 4, Salisbrook Eclipse. And there they go, off and trotting, and that is Salisbrook Disco, pointing out Early Speed at the rail. Third one as they round the turn, that's Rocking Through It. Getting away fourth on the outside is Salisbrook Ilsa, and Salisbrook Eclipse will trail this field in the early going. They're racing to the backstretch, and it's Early Speed, and Miles Heffernan Sr., the leader. Salisbrook Disco right there second. From third, that's Rocking Through It. Fourth is Salisbrook Ilsa. In the backfield, the trailer is Salisbrook Eclipse on by the first quarter mile. Early Speed is the fraction setter by 2. The quarter's up in 33 and 1. Salisbrook Disco on the turn is second, racing from third. That's Rocking Through It. With the leaders in fourth is Salisbrook Ilsa. In the backfield, the trailer, Salisbrook Eclipse. Down the stretch they come. The opening half mile. It's up next, led by Early Speed. Second is Salisbrook Disco, closed up from third. On the inside is Rocking Through It. Then fourth is Salisbrook Ilsa. And the trailer continuing to be Salisbrook Eclipse, the half mile in 106 and 3. Trotting around the turn, approaching 5-8. Early Speed, the leader. Salisbrook Disco now to the outside to challenge. Third, that's Rocking Through It. Racing from fourth is Salisbrook Ilsa. Off stride in the backfield. That's Salisbrook Eclipse. New leader as they arrive at 3/4. Salisbrook Disco and Mark Campbell have taken over late. Second up the rail is Early Speed. Then in third, Rocking Through It. Fourth is Salisbrook Ilsa, the trailer. Salisbrook Eclipse, the 3/4 in 1:38 and 1, and they're turning for home. Salisbrook Disco, the leader. Early Speed coming back on the outside. Third, that's Rocking Through It. To the wire they come. Salisbrook Disco in the PEI Colt Stakes for Mark Campbell. Second, that's Early Speed. Rocking Through It will finish third. And the time for the mile in 2:08 and 1.
Here comes a slow-mo replay brought to you by Universal Media for tonight's fourth race. Early Speed and Miles Heffernan Sr. on the front, 33 and 1, 106 and 3 to the half. Mark Campbell came first up with Salisbrook Disco, and they battled to 3/4 before Salisbrook Disco took over the lead, going to 3/4 in 1:38 and 1. Here's the stretch drive. We see Salisbrook Disco, first lifetime start, is a winner tonight in 2:08 and 1. Mark Campbell in the bike for the drive. Early Speed is second, Rocking Through It third. We have 5, 2, 3 unofficially in tonight's fourth race. We're going to see Salisbrook Disco and Mark Campbell in the Woodmere Standard Bids Winner's Circle next.
Ladies and gentlemen, there goes the judges' inquiry sign now here in the fourth race. They'll examine the race and the conduct after the 3/4. Retain your tickets.
And here is the judges' inquiry underway in tonight's fourth race. You'll see the horses going into the far turn for the final time. This is what the judges are looking at. The judges' inquiry underway here in tonight's fourth race.
Racing officials now will parade the 5 Salzburg Disco from the 4th. There's Salzburg Disco on her way to the Woodmere Standardbred Winners Circle from the 4th race. She's a trotting Bay Filly 2 by Muscle Through It off the Cadabra Dam, Cleveland Twilight. Owned by one of the odds stable of Orwell, bred by the Salzburg Stables of Nova Scotia, trained by Landon Campbell, and Mark Campbell will guide her to victory in her first farm, which will start to a maiden record. Time for the mile in 2:08 and a 1. Salzburg Disco in the PEI Colt Stakes at Summerside with the Winner's Circle presentation.